Hello Candovers Cricket Club, it's Simon here, your determined all-rounder from the Big Smoke. This video shows a mobile phone service we've developed for Cricinfo. It shows live international cricket scores, results, fixtures and news. At the bottom right of the mobile screen you'll see it says Snaptu. That's the name for our suite of mobile services. I'm going to click on that now. You'll see we have a range of applications here on Snaptu, but we're interested in the cricket, so I'm going to start by checking the weather in Providence, Guyana. Opening AccuWeather's weather service, I go straight to London, but I could find Providence in Guyana by adding a city, but I did that earlier. So I scroll to the left, here's the weather in Providence. Pretty hot, humid and drizzly. There it is in more detail, real feel 40 degrees C. So let's navigate out of that and go down to the Cricinfo application and see what's happening in the first one-day international against the West Indies. Here I am in the main interface of the Cricinfo application. As promised, we've got live scores, fixtures, results, news. Let's just have a quick look at the news. I'll go down, I think, and have a look at that headline to do with the one-day international they're playing at the moment. There you have it. A bit sceptical about our chances. And there's a picture of Peterson getting into the groove. I'll navigate back now, and before we have a look at the actual game, let's have a quick look at fixtures. There's a complete list of international fixtures that are coming up. You can see all the one-day internationals spreading out for the West Indies and England, and of course the various test matches involving India, New Zealand, South Africa, Australia. And now let's go into the live score section. And here are the matches that are currently in progress. We've got New Zealand versus India in their first test. India looking pretty good there. South Africa versus Australia, the third test. South Africa finally turning the heat on Australia. And of course England in the first one-day international against the West Indies in Providence. You can see that Edwards is bowling to Strauss and it's early days. Let's navigate back to some of the other matches. Go and look at one that's a bit more progressed. Here's South Africa versus Australia. You'll see that I have the current innings underway and those bits of text in red showing what's actually happening at the moment. And then scrolling down I get to Australia's first innings. I'm going to click on that and I'll get the choice of looking at various innings details. I'll go and have a look at the batting. And here we have a complete scorecard for the batting team. I'm scrolling down and I can see who got what in how many balls and how they were out. And then, as with any traditional scorecard, at the bottom I've got the extras and the total. If I scroll to the right on my mobile phone, you'll see I've pulled up the bowling tab at the top of the screen, and this gives me a list of the bowling figures. Clicking on Stein, who obviously did rather well, here are his details. Now I'm clicking back, and if I scroll up to the batsman, this gives me an alternative way to get at the batsman's details. And here's the scorecard for the batting side for the current innings that's going on at the moment. Now if I scroll down this list, at the bottom I then have all the batsmen that are yet to come. Scrolling back, now I'm going to click on the last wicket, and that will actually give me a list of the fall of wickets. Select back again and back again. Let's go and have a look at New Zealand versus India. They've finished play for the day, and you'll see it was the third day down in Hamilton in New Zealand. You can also see that India won the toss and elected to field. So let's just go down. I want to have a look at India's first innings and go into the batting and have an admiring look at Tendulkar's 160. Click on him, and there's the details of just how he did it. Not bad going. So we'll click back again, and we'll go all the way back now to the main menu. And that is the Cricinfo International Cricket Service. I haven't shown you the results, but that's a similar format to the live scores, so you can go and get a full scorecard for historical games. So please give it a go, enjoy, and tell your mates. Oh, and one last thing, don't forget to tell Robin that we're going to thrash Weald this year. Cheers guys.